you know, I just want to say, publicly, I get a chance to be on Instagram and internet and listen to Man Scott is really inspiring. I mean, a lot of things that are happening in this country are not inspiring. And to get to hear him talk and the way he's doing things is inspiring to me. It also is validation because, you know, I honestly believe you have to govern like it's your last day. Like tomorrow they're going to throw you out. So I always feel like whatever it is that I need to do, I better do it now. And I always have like a super sense of urgency, and sometimes people get upset because I'm so urgent about everything. Because I just feel like the door is going to close and the window is going to shut tomorrow. Like a lot of people are born, with privilege. I feel like I was born in probation. So at the end of the day, we got to get it done, and we got to get it done now because you don't have time to do it any other time. Whatever you have to do, you have to get it done immediately. And I grew up in the community that I governed in. Right, I grew up there, born and raised there. My friends are there. My family is there. The problems that happen in my community are problems that happen in my family. So I'm not divorced from the issues that take place, whether it's violence, domestic violence, poverty, all these things. And as the mayor said, poverty is not a democratic process. Nobody raised their hand and said we wanted to be poor, right? Or we wanted to live in the zip codes that we live in. We just have to deal with the fact that we're there and try to transform that. The best part of my job is actually to transform neighborhoods that I grew up in, that I saw were devastated, right? To be able to make a building come alive, right? Make a community better than what it was. Help people that I saw growing up, who were one way 30, 40 years ago. You see them now beaten and dejected or just came home. I'm trying to figure out how to help them and help their family. Because when I saw you at 14, you were such a big figure to me. Now you're so shrunken and, devastated. I want to do something to help you. And in turn help me because, me seeing you now as a man, I feel like, wow, what's happening? And so just all that transformation and it takes collaboration to do these things. So it's important for us to be able to talk to constituencies that we're not used to talking to and bring folks together because the bigger the problem is, the heavier it is, the more people you need to carry it. And you can't do it by yourself. So if you have a vision that only you can carry, it's very myopic and small-minded. Your vision has to be big enough that it includes many people in it. And so I try to make the room filled with as many people as we could get in there to help us move it down the line because these issues are big. They're bigger than me. They existed before I got here. And if I want to put a dent in it, I'm going to have to bring some other people around to help me move it.
And the sense of urgency, I think, is important.